Chelsea 3, Esperance 0 as Chelsea clinch second place in Group D and a spot in the knockout stage of the Club World Cup. This is Twin Football. Thank you very much for joining us. In today's episode, we are reacting to the game last night that saw Chelsea clinch a spot in the knockout stages and looking forward to how far they can go and how they should expect to be in the semifinals of the Club World Cup. So let's go ahead and dive into Enzo Maresca's starting 11. A lot of changes from the first two matches of the Club World Cup. With this one, Jorgensen comes in for Sanchez. Anchimpong comes in. Gusto moves over to that left-hand side. No Caicedo, no Reece James in this one. Obviously, Nico Jackson with the red card misses out. Dewsbury Hall gets the start on the right-hand side, and Madueke moves to the left-hand side as there is no Pedro Neto, who's been on fire this tournament so far. And Kunku plays kind of behind the striker through the middle, and throughout the match, he was really getting on the ball and looking to make runs and drive past people. It was very exciting to see. A very sad story with the rumors that he might be leaving Chelsea Football Club this summer, because you could see how technically gifted he is. It just hasn't been working out. I can understand him making way this summer, but you could see his technical ability when he is on the ball is something to really break the lines and create more space for others. But overall, great performance, 75% of the ball. You knew El Tunis was going to basically sit in a low block. They sat in a row of 5 and a row of 4 in the midfield, leaving really just one striker up top to try and kind of counter or get play going when they won the ball back. No shots on target from them in the first half. Allowed Gusto to kind of push up through the middle and create this kind of basically 2 in the back. This is the average formation or position of the starting 11 for Chelsea. You can see Gusto is an inverted fullback there. And to be honest, after watching this inverted fullback system over and over and over again with different players kind of playing either as a fullback that gets inverted or in the midfield altogether, I think the only fullback that should ever be in the midfield is Cucurella. He likes to make those forward runs. He's very good at making those forward runs. And Enzo Fernandez, in conjunction, is really good at making those forward runs. So between the two of them, they're able to really find the spaces and get important goals for Chelsea. The game against Betis, the game against United, even games so far in this Club World Cup. Very important late runs into the box from Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez. Otherwise, I don't think Reece James is comfortable in the midfield. I don't think Gusto is very positionally aware when he is in the midfield to be able to know when to kind of push on back or push on forward. And so I'm not a big fan of that. Also, you could tell with that low block that Esperance was playing with, we were having some difficulty breaking them down. And I think a large part of that was because Madueke and Dewsbury Hall were not pushed wide. I thought we need to play them to the touchline line to create those spaces for Nkunku, Enzo Fernandez, and anyone else to kind of run through. And you saw that kind of in the goal that Delap scored, a absolute wonderful touch, giving me flashbacks of Diego Costa holding off a guy, getting a great touch through into goal and slotting it home. A nice, easy pass to the corner, a striker's goal, and it was wonderful to see. I can't wait to watch more of Enzo Fernandez with Liam Delap up front. I think that connection will be great as we move towards the actual Premier League season. But Chelsea is in the knockout stages of the Club World Cup. So how far should they go? Well, Benfica able to get all the points against Bayern Munich and top their group after Harry Kane was rested. Leroy Sané missed a couple of golden chances. Benfica tops the group, which means Chelsea will be playing against Benfica on Sunday in North Carolina, a game that Chelsea should be expected to be favorites in. We're going to bring back Cole Palmer. We're going to bring back Neto after a little bit of rest. Liam Delap should get the start as well. And we'll see what happens with that back line, where Reece James will fit in. Cucurella, obviously. I am still hoping for a midfield 3 of Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo for a full 90 minutes to see what that looks like with the 3 of them. I think Benfica could be the perfect team to play against there with that back with that midfield three, because Caicedo and Lavia are going to be vital to kind of stop any of those rushing attacks from the likes of Di Maria and Benfica's front line. And then you'll get a game against either Palmeiras or Botafogo, who we know have come up with great performances so far in this tournament. Palmeiras and Botafogo are here in number when it comes to the fan base. They are passionate about this. That game itself is going to be fireworks, but whoever makes it out is going to be a tough out, like we saw against Flamengo. So Chelsea, a good test against Benfica. Will get them prepared for that match. But Chelsea's going to be expected to win against any three of these teams, and that puts you in the semifinal where anything could happen against a City or a Real Madrid, most likely a Dortmund or Inter also have a chance there. So Chelsea should be in the semifinal of the Club World Cup, getting all four of the wins that I have required of them going into this tournament. Right now, 2 wins and a loss, but 2 more will put them in the semifinal and get me my 4 wins that I wanted. So enjoy the games and enjoy the football. Thank you very much for joining us.